We found this derelict building, totally jazzed with the potential of the place.
We started breaking into here at night, and climbing through this place was dangerous as hell.
We just walked in and just couldn't believe the volume of the space, the amazing acoustics within it.
The pits where they used to have all the old turbine machines were pulled out, and giant big holes were left in the concrete. And at the time we were sort of into this cyber post-apocalyptic kind of vibe, and when we'd seen this building it reeked of the Blade Runner kind of feel. We kind of went, we've got to have this place.
There were generations of detritus in this building, beer bottles everywhere. It was a mess. We had to knock out all the glass, and we got the brooms and we just shoveled decades of garbage into those pits. And God bless those people who performed in those pits. I didn't go down there because I knew what was in there.
Kind of knew we would never get the use of this space if I just sort of asked as an artist or theatre company. So I sort of went, we're a film company and we're interested in using the Brisbane Powerhouse.
Brisbane City Council said to us, if you can get insurance for $20 million, you can work in the building. Very strict stipulations that the audience had to wear hard hats.
And so when this place became available to use, because these crackpot kind of guys from Omniscient Gallery had seemed to get a hall pass for it, everyone was just in.
We had 10 people at the start, and then 12, 15, and on, and the word got around.
So Tranceplant was performed over 10 nights with sometimes up to 100 performers or more per night. I think this building really kind of was the generator of the energy with that.
This was 1994, pre-internet and mobile phone. Communications was a heavily loaded answering machine, a black book full of phone numbers. This was an environment where we had to put a lot of trust in each other.
Wanted to drive it like a show, not just like an exhibition where people just wandered through. There was no schedule or timeline. People were just making things and hoping that they were ready. And it was all exposed. There wasn't any backstage. There was one room downstairs where everyone was in preparing whatever they needed to do. Everybody else was still banging nails in or screwing things together or hanging things while there was a live show on. And I think people appreciated that concept, that they were going on an adventure.
I guess we found a moment in time where we were able to push the envelope as far as we possibly could. The raw ambition that went into this event could never really be repeated with modern health and safety restrictions.
There was a lot of presence from police departments and ambulance, and all of the emergency crews were pretty well involved in this show at some point.
I knew there were inherent dangers, a good chance somebody might die here, which was, you know, terrifying on that level, but on the other side of things, you know, yeah, euphoria.
So satisfying to know that it propelled the Council of Brisbane to have the imagination that we had to develop the finest cultural venue in Brisbane, with the scope of showing an eclectic array of events which you don't have outside of major state-based art institutions.